but he did. He made, which they still gotta prove the shit though, which I don't think they're gonna ever be able to prove because it's just not a game. He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a game. He said YSL is a game, and he know people on this trial who committed crimes in furtherance of the game. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full blown lie. I know individuals right. on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the game. Like you committed people just so you can say slime big. Like that's real. That's what RICO is. That's RICO. So if a nigga get found guilty on RICO, nigga, you really you got a nigga life took, nigga.
Yeah.
And you are 100% black. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. They're the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the fuck are you talking about? A month later, he called the police in the mall. Hey man, I see the man who killed my friend in the mall.
So line them up and everything.
Yes, he came in the store, pulled the gun out, told the nigga get on the ground. Like, man, fuck nigga, get on the ground.
That's what P did?
Yes. P put the gun on
to the nigga.
P put the gun on the nigga so the nigga couldn't leave them all. Then the police came there and got him. He made him stay in there till the police got him. He said, this man killed my friend. I'm scared for my life. He trying to kill me. That's a fact. That's a finished fact. He used to be signed to Gucci. P used to be signed to Gucci Man. When Gucci Man found out that shit, he dropped it in. Because P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends, so how's that?
Yeah. Go out, end up going to jail. I guess he just got him turned soft. Started fucking with a nigga.
I don't think you should play it like that, bro.
Why?
I feel like you should have just made that come in. Like cleaned his face up and made him come in more. Like, if I need 80% of heads, 70%. So I'm going to tarnish your face card. Because you guys think about it, but at the end of the day, bro, you did what you did, but we got to capitalize on everything we do in life, bro. Like,
but this what he did.
What's good, man? What's good what they do, y'all? What's good what they do? It's your boy PurpleLips back with another video. Yeah, boy. It's your boy back with another video. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, we showing clips today of the boy Young Thug, man. Obviously, you see he is running his mouth. It's crazy, man. Hey, man, you know, 1 minute he claims he a super thug, you know what I mean? He'll never do that. He really built like that. He a man, you know what I'm saying? He'll never do stuff like the stuff that he's doing. Nah, but you know, all prayers to him, man. You know what I'm saying? He recently had we're gonna show another clip real quick. First off, man, go ahead and press that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my journey, drop your comments on the thoughts, what you think, man. Do y'all think my boy Young Thug, do y'all think this interview helps his case legally, or does this basically only makes his image worse? Y'all think my boy Young Thug actually his explanation about his trauma and bringing up like all these leaks, after all these leaks, is it forgivable? Like, are these calls forgivable after all these leaks has done? Like, he's about to go ahead and release this new interview? Well, he just released this new interview. I'm about to show you guys the clip. It's in the background right now. Your boy Thugger, not so Thugger, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Thugger, not so Thugger, had a new interview, and he basically was coming up with a whole bunch of trauma excuses, you know what I'm saying, to build the audience in, pull them in, make them understand his story a little bit. You know, I think the host asked him a simple question, like, you know, what makes what cloth that he's come from, or what kind of. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this clip and see what y'all think about it. Your boy Young Thug starts telling a lot of trauma, you know what I'm saying, things he's been through, to come up with some excuses of what led up to him making some of the excuses he came up with. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see this, man. Tell me what y'all think. Drop y'all comments and thoughts. Does this help his case, or do y'all think this only like makes his image worse? Thugger, not so thugger.
Now we living that type of life. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways.
That's what he asked him. He said, "What situations shaped you for who you are?" He about to go on this whole rant real quick. Check this out.
Shaped me one way. Because it was so many different situations, different scenarios, to a point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family, made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas.
RP.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing with my dad and like.
No, he don't understand. Hey, his face said it all. Watch this.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, clearly, my dog said, I ain't gonna say what I really want to say right now.
It's me playing with my dad and like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode the school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. But I never rode the school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, well, I'm gonna be a man. My dad is deaf. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle to get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit like, damn, he a real man, because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids. And he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day, because he just wanted me to be that far away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like that shaped me in a different way to being the dad that I am to my kids. That shaped me in a different way. You know, just so many different scenarios just shaped me. Like I look at my mama cry every year on my brother's birthday, bro. That nigga died 3 days before my birthday. His funeral was on my birthday. Like, nigga, I remember my 10th birthday, a funeral. I'm going to a funeral on my 10th birthday, bro. My brother, who just told me before he left out the house and died, I'm gonna give you $100 for your birthday.
Hey, I want to make it all clear. I'm not laughing at his brother, RP to his brother's situation. There's nothing funny about that. I'm laughing about maybe the excuses and how he's trying to pull in on trauma in different angles for people to understand what kind of cloth he comes from or whatever. And I understand it, and I just wanted to make it clear that I'm not laughing at the fact that his brother or anything is his brother's situation. RIP and condolences to his brother in that situation. Just had to put that out there.
I'm looking at that. Like, nigga, I still wake up right now today. I still want my $100 from my brother. Can't get it. It just certain shit just shake me certain ways, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying?
So when you look at yourself, like when you reflect and just look at yourself, how you see yourself right now as a person. Like if you had to judge you, how you see yourself.
The crazy part is, bro, I thought I was whole. I thought I was wholesome. I thought I was like the perfect man into this situation.
Sure. I mean, I feel him 100%. You know what I mean? Honestly, what shaped him, that made a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? His brother dying at a young age, passing away, RIP to his brother. You know what I'm saying? And at a young age, and him actually having a father in his life while having 11 kids. Actually, he said I think he had like 4 other kids or 5 other kids, so maybe like 15 or 16 or other people to look out for. So you know, big up to you know, his father for being in his life. And Thugger appreciating it, Thugger not so Thugger appreciating that. But you know, those are real things to go through, and other things I'm sure that he said that he went through with at his aunt's house, when she didn't want him to stay over, him and his brothers and sisters to stay over there because they might bring too many roaches. Nah, honestly, they really did say that, but you know what I mean? That's part of a real trauma that shaped him up to who he could be. But do y'all feel like this like I said, is Thugger not so Thugger creating empathy, or is this just damage control? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think this interview helps his case legally as well? And does it only make his image look worse by what he's doing right now? How did this interview help him, or did it make it worse? I'm curious of y'all thoughts, man. Drop y'all thoughts. Let me see what y'all think. My boy is about to ask some real questions when he really talk about the jail calls.
This situation at hand right now made me realize, like, damn, bro, I'm actually fucked up. Like, I was just so, God just created me to be so happy to the point where I know how to, like, get beyond problems. I just always was happy. My whole trial, I just was happy as hell, because it's just like, I ain't got no reason to be happy. But it's just like, I'm just a happy person. I'm just a natural happy person. I could have got a life sentence and went to prison for the rest of my life, and y'all would have been seeing me in prison on photos just happy. Because I think God just created me like that. I be mad at God sometimes for that. Like, dang, bro, why you created me just like so happy to the point where I can't be in touch with my real feelings?
But do you think that type shit goddamn make it a well nigga? Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, son. Like coming out of jail, and we're like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like it's like you ain't learn.
Talking. That nigga talking, you know what I'm saying? He was on the phone. I don't know why, but you know, he knew these phones was being recorded, but he was talking, telling all the stuff too.
On your lesson and all this shit going on, hearing these calls, talking on the phone, like what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, you know, a nigga, I know you was in there praying, right?
Absolutely.
Like, it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered?
Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man, I was in jail.
Yo, you the wizard. You the goat. You ain't gonna go to jail. You ain't nothing gonna ever happen to you. Hey, you untouchable. You know what I'm saying? You the god. You the demigod. You know what I'm saying? Hey, young thug, you'll never go to jail. Thug's not so thugger. You really like that, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's what he had in his head. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this guy, like, if you claim the street code, does giving excuses after getting exposed make you look like weak? I'm just curious, like, you know, I don't know, like, does it make his image look a little bit weaker? Like, what's going on? Like, can an artist basically separate their music legacy from their real life actions? That's a real question. Like, can an music artist that like separate their music legacy from their real life actions? Man, you drop y'all comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. We're gonna go ahead and let's see some more of this video. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna give you the purple lip breakdown. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm definitely gonna make more episodes out of all of these little clips. I'm gonna follow this little Young Thug interviews, and we're gonna go ahead and break this down and get a purple lip breakdown thoroughly.
Yeah, 3 years, bro. Like, I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at some shit, and it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga.
So why you doing it? They always say that. Nigga, they always dudes always talk about, I'm never the internet type of nigga. And females always talking about, I don't never like to get on, I don't never like to do this, I don't never like to do that. And the people who always say they not the type of person to do something always do stuff that they always talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This man clearly was talking, and we're gonna see what he talking about and why he was doing it.
I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type of nigga. I've been, these last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you saying that.
I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life, it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is all these conversations talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wham, how I feel about this, how I feel about every situation. We talk like men.
Okay. So do y'all actually believe that he actually told these people for real, about the same things that we just heard? If that was the case, why some of these relationships happening, breaking apart, or they don't even know if they're breaking apart? To be honest with you, you can't even know what's going on. He might be telling the truth, but I want to know y'all thoughts. Do y'all believe that he actually is doing that, or is he actually hurt from this situation? Is this like a trauma trying to pull us in or something like that? I don't know too much of what goes on in the real life, but to me, it seemed like this man was just talking. And he was talking to his girl, and he knew what was going on, and he didn't care at the time because he thought, like he said, he was gonna be gone forever. That's what I think right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he probably thought he was gonna be he gonna be gone forever. And at this point, everything is they got all the evidence against him, and he gonna be locked up forever. So he just talking, and they just listening. And they just listening, and I can't believe 21 over here, and I can bring up too many different names, but people are actually asking him questions about other people and different situations in their cases, and he actually giving a talk to them for real. Man, let's go ahead and see what else he got to say.
We brothers, we talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things, so we all align. We won. We what we is, but you got to understand, like, my standpoint. I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confined. I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the motherfucking judge, bro. And then I just got to come back to the jail. Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with. And they like, man, goddamn, or goddamn, they say, this nigga right here been pulling up on bro. This nigga pull up. Of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even tripping on that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all these niggas these same things. But look.
Does that excuse everything? You know what I'm saying? Does that actually validate his excuses, his claims, or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, do y'all think Young Thug explanation about his trauma and his upbringing makes this and like make these leak calls forgivable? You know what I'm saying? And I also want to know, drop y'all thoughts, man. Do y'all think this interview helped his case legally, or does it only makes his image worse? Man, this the Purple Lip Breakdown. Hey man, check it out, man. I think Young Thug is under pressure right now. He's trying to clean up his image. I feel like all this this drama going on around his name, he can actually capitalize off of this, and I believe that's what he's planning on doing. I believe that he's gonna go. We all giving him more and more stuff to talk about in his verses. So his writer block his writers block is probably like wide open right now, so he probably got a lot to talk about and write in his rhymes and to address and stuff like that. So just probably expect some good music from Young Thugger soon. I'm just letting y'all know, man, he got a lot on his mind, and honestly, yeah, maybe he is trying to do a little bit damage control by cleaning up his image. But at the end of the day, man, we gotta stop glorifying all this we got to stop glorifying this image of being all thugged out. If you can't live up to the pressure when it comes, you know what I'm saying? The excuses doesn't erase your words or it doesn't erase your actions. You know what I mean? At the and like that's basically the dangerous part of chasing the street persona, because the accountability will always outlast the image at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Remember God's words, man. God say the truth shall set you free. Everybody knows that saying. The truth shall set you free. Own the truth. Don't run from it. What y'all think? Is this growth, or is this just excuses? Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, that was the Purple Lip Breakdown. Thanks for watching the channel. I'll drop y'all thoughts. I want to know what y'all thinking. Subscribe to this journey. I'm out. Press the wrong button.